Ha ha! What it do, busters? The bug catcher is here today. Smoking trees, catching butterfrees. And I'm just here to tell you, as someone who has probably played Leafgreen and FireRed, of course, like no joke, legit 1,000 times, I think I have a good, clear understanding of the most underrated Pokemon to use in these games. I got 7 for you. A full team and a little bonus guy just in case you need to get your toes wet in the underrated department. So go ahead and like and subscribe. And with that being said, Busters, number 1 underrated Pokemon, or I guess number 7. So I am going kind of like where you can get these guys first, where they, where you might be able to catch them first. You know, with that said, also, Beedrill is number 7. You can get Weedle real early like Busters, right up in Viridian Forest. You can even get a Weedle in the patch of grass on Route 2. If I'm not mistaken, I know Caterpie's there. Regardless, you can get a Weedle in Viridian Forest before Brock. Beedrill ain't much for Brock, but his Twin Needle really does hit hard. He can learn Brick Break, Aerial Ace. I know he has the psychic weakness to, because he's poison, but he's gonna hit Gary's or Blues or whoever, your rival. He's gonna hit his Kadabra hard the whole playthrough. Even when it's an Alakazam, he's gonna hit it hard. Beedrill will. I ain't gonna lie to you, except the Elite Four champion fight. He's not gonna be hitting Alakazam hard that battle. But when you go against Blue, his Alakazam is the most underleveled Pokemon he has on his team. So if Beedrill's just higher level, like if I'm not mistaken, when you go against Gary or Blue in Selfco, his Alakazam's only level 35 when his starter's like level 42. So his Alakazam stays underleveled until like the very end. And even at the end it's underleveled, but when it hits like level 58, it don't really matter, right? It's going to do damage regardless. But Beedrill is pretty clutch against that thing pretty much the whole playthrough up until then. Number 6 on the list, and I always think you need a good electric type in these games, and in the same section, where you get your Weedle, you can get your Pikachu, Busters. If you want a good electric type for the whole game, there's another electric type coming up on this list. But if you want an electric type for just the whole game, he's your guy. Like, you get him early. You don't have to wait. He's good for Blue's Pidgey. He's good if you picked Charmander, which a lot of you Busters are going to do. He's good against, freaking Misty. He's clutch. He's going to come in handy. You're always going to need a good electric type because of how many flying types and bird trainers there are, bird keepers there are in Kanto. There's way more than you think. And there's always more water types than any other region. Excuse me. There's more water types in, that's the most common type is water, is what I'm trying to say, you fucking Busters. Got me over here. Oh, I'm up late, fucking tired, putting out videos for you bust bags. Because I had this guy on my mind for you Busters. But yeah, Raichu is where it's at. He's the cream of the crop almost when it comes to electric types. He's strong, he's fast. There's a better electric type on the list coming. But if you just want it early, you want to have a counter for things early, for Squirtle early, for his Pidgey early, the rivals, for all the bird keepers, for Misty, Pikachu's right there. He learns Thunderbolt at level 26. You won't get a Thunderstone, unfortunately, till he's about that level anyway. So he's good to go, Busters. Number 5 on the list. I guess I have 2 honorable mentions. But number 5 will be Kadabra. If you don't have no one to trade with, if you don't feel like evolving for whatever reason, if you don't have no one to trade with, and you know psychic types run supreme in Kanto because of all the poisons and fightings, because you're going to run into a lot of them throughout your playthrough, Kadabra hits like a truck. His special attack is like 5th highest in the game or some crazy shit. And he doesn't even without evolving. I'm not going to spend too much time on Kadabra because it would be just like everyone knows what Alakazam can do. It's like Alakazam, but not as good. You get him right after Nugget Bridge if you want one. He's right there. You can get one before Misty, who has an underrated Pokemon of herself in Starmie. But you can get a whole Abra before Misty, and he evolves level 16. You gotta do a little switch training, which who cares, because Abra only knows teleport. But you can teach Abra secret power, which you get right after Nugget Bridge as well. So it's not even like, hard to level him up, to evolve the mans. It's not hard to evolve the mans. Number 4 on the gosh darn list, Jinx. Alright, you get it in a trade. You need a Poliwhirl to trade the old geezer in Cerulean. Now, a lot of people are going to do this for Dex, but I don't think a lot of people are going to put into consideration the ice psychic typing Jinx is, how early you can get it, and how it's pretty important for them Dragon Knights Lances carrying at the end. Alright? I'm going to look it up, Busters. Bug Catcher off script. Alright? We're going to look up Jinx's special attack right here. Jinx special attack. Because I know 115 for a Kanto game, that's wild. Jinx is hitting, and then that's ice type. If you don't want an Articuno, you don't feel like waiting to get Dugong, who sucks anyway, to be honest with you, Jinx is going to really do solids. I was just talking about earlier, all the bird keepers and having a Raichu, Jinx is good for that too. And then also, Jinx is good for like ground types. If you just don't have a water type, good little counter there. Jinx is good for grass types if you didn't pick Charmander. Jinx is a very awkward counter. Just because you're not thinking about it. You're not thinking about it being good. All the poison types, I said for Kadabra. Everything I said for Kadabra carries over for Jinx, and then it covers other shit. Jinx is totally underrated. People aren't going to want to use it, Busters, because of how it looks. Fuck how it looks. If you picture Jinx as like a fucking, because it sings. If you picture Jinx as a mermaid that grew feet and walks now, it ain't that weird. And now I'm going to go ahead to number 3 on the list. And I'm giving you Magneton. Really, he's my number 1. I don't even know why I just said it out of line, because he was supposed to be last. But I had to get out the way. Magneton is a beast. And you always need a good electric type. I don't know why. I just felt like a good electric type was always clutch on the team when I play these games. And I know you can get, if you just want electric type and you're already at the goddamn power plant, why not get Zapdos, right? Well, I'll tell you, Busters, this is the underrated list. And Magneton's underrated. Steel typing. So his defense is high for no reason. He resists a lot of shit. He's really fast. And he hits like a truck. He's just strong. And that's all there is to it, Busters. Number 2 on the list. Hitmonlee. He's a glass cannon to the max. No, who even uses Hitmonlee? Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. Whose favorite Pokemon is Hitmonlee? Who uses the Hitmonlee? Who, because of rolling kick and high jump kick and super duper high jump kick and jump kick, and if he misses, he hurts himself. You know, teach him brick break. Fuck it. Seismic toss, brick break, strength. He's gonna hit everything hard. Core. I feel like people are gonna want to use Hitmonchan because of the elemental punches. Well, I got news for you, Busters. The physical special split hasn't even happened yet. So go with the one that hits harder. He will get knocked out quick like a mug. But I don't really care. He's a beast, and I recommend using him. And now let me get to the honorable mentions. Busters. Electrode and Muck. Alright? Electrode. He's just another electric type. You can really, they're interchangeable. You can get him right before Mount Moon. Excuse me, Rock Tunnel. I had to correct myself instantly. Rock Tunnel, you can find one in the grass. He's a good little guy in case you forgot your Pikachu. Muck is just tanky. You can get one in the little water in Celadon. I don't remember if you have to surf it or fish it, but he's in the water in Celadon because of the pollution bust bags. And number 1 on the list. Shout out FC Playthroughs. Number 1 on the list, Busters. My bad, Busters. Little audio mess up. I fixed it. I don't know if you guys caught it. It doesn't matter. In conclusion, number 1 on the list without a bullet, Porygon. I know a lot of people are going to see the only way to get him is in the game corner. But if you just want a very strong, all-around, special attacker, if you just want something that's going to hit hard for no reason, if you want something, Busters, that's going to hit everything hard without a shadow of a doubt, Porygon will electrocute you. He'll thunderbolt you, ice beam you. Whatever you want Porygon to fucking do, he'll do it, Busters. In post-game, you can evolve it if you want. And that is I guess that was 8 Pokemon. 8 of the most underrated Pokemon in FireRed Leafgreen. Fuck with a real one today.